Let's start with the infamous and largely hated Commander Fox.
We get it, you hate Fox.
We've talked about why we dislike the Coruscant Guard in many past videos.
Hi, this is Geetsly Rabbits. We are confronting Geetsly head on because he won't stop trashing Fox. Fox isn't the best clone, but he's definitely not the worst. Geetsly hasn't realized that the fandom is starting to defend Fox's actions. You can tell this by reading the comments for his videos of the Coruscant Guard. We'll start by answering the question, why is Fox hated so much? Simple. He shot fives, arrested Ahsoka, and let bombs and bomb the generators. On top of that are the people who wrote the comics. I want to start with the comics. George Lucas himself stated that the majority of the legends in comics aren't canon. Along with that is the fact that Fox is written out of character.
Fox was by the book and had a rather strict approach to command. Fox, we have to give him credit, as very few people, clones especially, would have the balls to stand up to Anakin Skywalker. He eventually got what he deserved when Vader force-choked him because he had forgotten to tell his troops not to shoot the Sith Lord, whom they had mistaken as a Jedi.
Fox's character in the comics is either an idiot or a trigger-happy sociopath. I think that the writers are vilifying him in order to justify their own anger towards him. Which is why we don't read the comics. Fox, in the show, starts off as a show-off with a mild sense of arrogance. Because of this and how long he's been on his feet, he didn't think twice about the cleaning droids. Who would? Which proceeds to blow up the very workers he was protecting.
He also waved several cleaner droids through to a secure Republic facility, calling them stupid droids. Well, it turns out these stupid droids were actually separatist suicide bombers staging a major attack on Coruscant, ultimately taking out the city's power and spreading terror among citizens. Fox was never held accountable for this failure though, even though it was his fault the droids got past the security checkpoint.
Traumatized by his actions, he dropped the arrogance and took his job more seriously. You can see this when he interacts with Ahsoka. He chooses his words more carefully to test her.
A lot of innocent people died in that blast. Good job capturing her.
This is to prevent anyone seeking to murder an inmate, guilty or not. After she passes his test, he lets her in.
Follow me.
Fox was under the impression that she wasn't going to kill Letta Termans, so he obeyed her request.
Give us a minute, please.
He couldn't trust Anakin because he shared the same behavior most of the prisoners displayed.
I don't care what she's accused of.
Let me in.
Plus, Barra Sophie wouldn't have needed to go to such great lengths to frame Ahsoka if Fox was as stupid as Tarkin.
There are recorders in every room. Curiously, the sound isn't working on this one. It seems the Jedi she was afraid of was you.
Does not look good. Hello? Who is this? Why are you helping me?
What's going on here?
It wasn't me.
Alert! The Jedi prisoner has escaped. She's heading north in the prison corridor. Cut her off. Copy that. Suspect has killed 3 clones. Code red. If you see the target, shoot to kill.
Fox also doesn't repeat mistakes. Take the scene where Bane tries escaping into the morgue. It took a Jedi to unlock it the second time.
The lock has changed.
Your plan has failed.
Shut up. Let me think.
I can get us inside. I'll rewire the access port on this door. It'll take some time, so warn me if anyone comes.
Make it quick.
Geetsly also claims that the Coruscant Guard's fault that the senators are in trouble.
Fox was unable to stop bounty hunter Cad Bane from freeing Zero later on, even allowing several senators to be held hostage.
They only come in if the Senate guards can't handle the situation. They release Zero and let Bane escape because it was the only way to increase the chances of the senator's survival, which was the higher priority.
Cuff him!
Where's that coming from?
I see the shooter up in the tower. There!
It's no use, sir. Someone's gotten to the central control panel. They've triggered the security system. The Senate buildings have sealed themselves.
This is Chancellor Palpatine. There is an emergency at the Senate building. Jedi Council, come in. Is anyone there?
That's no use either, sir. They've cut off all communication with the outside.
So here's what you're going to do. First, you're going to make a pardon disc. You can give it to your friend there.
Me?
My ship will come and pick him up and take him to the prison. Once Zero has been released and is handed over to me, then your associate will be released. Understand?
Oh, I do. But I feel it is my duty to warn you that you will end up paying for this outrage.
I can live with that.
All clear! Sir, are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Mission accomplished, sir. The Chancellor is safe.
Well done, trooper.
You were foolish to think you could get away with this, bounty hunter. Now lay down your arms and come quietly.
No, Chancellor. I'm afraid it is you who have been foolish with your senators' lives. One false move, and the east wing of the Senate building goes up in smoke.
You win, bounty hunter.
Holster 'em!
Stand down.
When Fives is holding Rex and Anakin hostage, you can tell that Fox gave his men the capture and contain order. They head in quietly and hide behind boxes for an ambush. If they got a kill order, they would have been moving faster and started shooting without warning. Fox deliberately changed the order because he needed Fives alive for questioning. He even orders him to stand down multiple times. Due to Fox's accuracy with a blaster, he wouldn't have needed to get close to Fives to kill him. But you do have to get close to capture and contain. The animators make it a point that Fox isn't close with Palpatine, shown by a couch and 10 feet of carpet between them. He's not even bothering to confront Palpatine, opting instead to wait for the call. If Fox was a trigger-happy sociopath, he would not be in charge of the Coruscant Guard. Palpatine likes his favorites arrogant and obedient, with a large helping of impressive on the side. Tarkin, Anakin, and Fox all fit that mold until Fox made the mistake. The majority of the public doesn't fear the Coruscant Guard. You can tell this from the fact that only the main protagonists show fear, unless it's a senator who knows them. Most of the bystanders are curious about what's going on, or minding their own business. When two troopers talk to Ithorian, the Ithorian isn't scared. He's irritated and thinks they're being idiots when they walk away when he's trying to tell them what he knows.
Excuse me, sir. If you see this woman, report her to the local authorities. I don't think he understands us. Let's try someone else.
Obi-Wan, come in. Droids trust them. The comics go out of their way to show the Guard as trigger-happy racists who arrest anyone they think works for the Separatists.
And under his command, the Coruscant Guard became the fist of the Republic police state, willing to repress and persecute Separatist sympathizers and innocent non-humans alike.
the opposite of canon. I think that the last but not least reason that people hate Fox is this: we are never shown his side of the story. Every time the guard appears, they are either placed in the role of secondary protagonist or as an antagonist. Fox was never given his own story. The only ones who were given a story were Thyre and Stone. Even Thorn, with his epic death, wasn't given a story. He was just there to die. We were always shown Rex's or Wolf's story. We as an audience have had sympathy for them for hurting someone we cared about.
I don't know what happened.
Commander, she's dead. I can't say I blame you, Commander Tano. But all the same, you're under arrest.
No, I did not do this. Listen to me. I don't want to fight.
We're taking you in now, Commander. What's going on here?
It wasn't me.
Alert! The Jedi prisoner has escaped.
No! Wolf, let me explain.
Sir, the fugitive clone has been spotted by one of our probes in Sector I-9.
And Captain, make sure the troops are aware that the enemy may disguise themselves as clones to try to trick us.
I will, sir. We're closing in on the target. Everyone get ready. Stay alert. The enemy has our weapons and our armor. They may try to trick us with an ambush.
I swear to you, General, you have no idea. Stand down, soldier! Stand down! Get on your knees! No! Stay back! Don't do it, soldier! Get away from me! What? No!
Imagined.
In some comment sections, I've noticed there's always this one comment saying that because Fox didn't have a Jedi to look up to, he couldn't grow into a better person. Thing is, Fox not only lives close enough to the Jedi Temple to talk to any he pleases, but he also gets the chance to work with them. Or correct them.
Although I think the amount of security that has accompanied me is overkill.
With all due respect, Chancellor, where your safety is concerned, there is no such thing as overkill.
So you keep insisting, Master Jedi, but I've grown tired of discussing it.
Fox doesn't have a Jedi over him because he's supposed to arrest them if they cross a line, why he can stand up to future Vader. Same goes for any senator, including Chancellor Palpatine. The main reason for Palps to have Fox on a leash. So, as a recap, this is why people hate Fox. 1. He arrested Ahsoka, shot Fives, and let in suicide droids. 2. We never got his story. And 3. The comics vilify him. With Ahsoka, he didn't know she was being framed and only did his job. If you think about what really happened, Ahsoka wasted time, energy, and manpower because she didn't trust him to do what he'd been doing for over 2 years. With Fives, Fox tried to disobey a direct kill order by following protocol. With the droids, he was tired, a little arrogant, and their papers seemed legitimate. He is shown to take everything seriously after this traumatic event. What we are shown wasn't enough to make us care who he was, but it was enough to make people hate him. The news does this to real people all the time. Finally, the comics. Someone was angry at Fives' death and placed all of the blame on Fox. They painted him as a sociopathic idiot in order to justify punishing him. It's easier to recognize the truth when you separate the fan fiction from canon. The comics are fan fiction. They are written by fans without the consent of the creator. It is based in that world, but is not part of that world. There are some canon in Legends, but not all Legends are canon. Hope you like, subscribe, and comment down below what you'd like to add. This is a small channel and it will please the algorithm. Bye! Bye!